Hello, my name is Bailey, and today I will be discussing the impact of declining seagrasses in Shark Bay due to increasing heat stress. Shark Bay is located on the most western point of Western Australia and was appointed a World Heritage Site by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organisation in 1997. With roughly 4,000 square kilometres of seafloor colonised by seagrass, the seagrass banks of Shark Bay are the biggest in the world. Shark Bay is home to 12 of the 60 species of seagrasses in the world, and these seagrass meadows play a significant role in the marine ecosystem of Shark Bay. The seagrasses in Shark Bay act as food for animals such as dugongs and green turtles, and the meadows are home to many species of fish that frequent the area. The seagrass meadows sequester and store carbon within their sediments and are said to hold 0.65 to 1.3% of the total carbon stored in grass sediments worldwide. Despite their importance, seagrass meadows are declining due to marine heat waves, increasing seawater temperatures, and a reduction in water clarity. Extreme heat stresses from marine heat waves and the combined effects of climate-driven global warming induce heat stress in seagrasses, resulting in plant mortality. A reduction in water clarity due to declining seagrasses and phytoplankton blooms also result in plant mortality. During the 2010 to 2011 marine heatwave that Shark Bay experienced, there was an estimated loss of 36% of seagrasses, equating to 1,200 square kilometres of lost seagrass meadows, with an exceeding loss of 90% of Amphibolus antarctica, the most abundant seagrass species in Shark Bay. With no clear end to climate change and global warming, restoration is the only viable option to reduce seagrass decline in Shark Bay. The Monkey Mia Seagrass Restoration Team are working to restore the Amphibolus antarctica meadows, with 4,000 hectares of seagrass already being restored. The team released Hessian bags with seagrass seeds attached onto the bay floor to allow seedlings to grow without disturbance. Although not a permanent solution for the declining seagrasses, restoration is the only way to result in seagrass recovery. Without mitigation, serious environmental and economical implications would exist. Without seagrasses, the environment will face losses in populations of dugongs, turtles, fish, sharks, and many other species through the impact on the food chain. High amounts of carbon dioxide would be released into the atmosphere, furthering global warming, and the marine ecosystem would become even more vulnerable than it already is. Fisheries will lose income from the lack of commercial nurseries in the bay. Tourism will fall, impacting the local community and economy, and the government and stakeholders will use incomes to restore the bay, taking away from other areas in need of funding. You need to care about your actions and make changes to your daily routine to save the seagrasses of Shark Bay, the animals that occupy the area, and our planet. You can reduce your personal carbon emissions by cycling, walking, or taking public transport to your destinations, and reduce carbon use around the home by switching to LED light bulbs and hanging washing out to dry instead of using a dryer. Already, 4,000 hectares of seagrass have been restored in Shark Bay by the Monkey Mia Seagrass Restoration Team, and you can help by buying a bag for the team to release in the bay, increasing the seagrass area.